Welcome to Black in Development, empowering local perspectives in international development, a groundbreaking initiative implemented by the Civil Society Strengthening Network in partnership with the Canadian Network for International Development. This project is generously supported by Cooperation Canada and the Hack Hub. At the core of this initiative is a pressing need to decolonize international development, replacing outdated approaches with solutions that center the voices and lived experiences of Black, women, and racialized communities. We focus on two key pillars. One, challenging racism in storytelling, advocacy, fundraising, and knowledge sharing. Two, embedding anti-racism in culturally competent, context-specific programming to design, deliver, and evaluate impactful work.
Okay, so that is CANID, Canadian Network for International Development. Our vision is a world without injustice and everyone thrives. And our mission is fostering space for co-creation and capacity development to innovate international and local development solutions, ensuring everyone has the chance to thrive.
First of all, racism is about color, that one color will segregate the other color. Like we might have a Kenyan in Uganda, and then we can forcefully, if we forcefully push that Kenyan out of Uganda, or we force a Sudanese out of Uganda, someone of the same color like you, when you push them out, that is xenophobia.
Of course, racism, it's usually not the way we see it here in Africa. We see it differently. It's under tribalism and others. But you find in Europe, that is racism, different colors. If like Muchibi said, if we bring in xenophobia, since it's affecting us, we Africans, this vote has divided we Africans. So now we look at, instead of the color, we look at the countries. You look at someone from, for instance, from Kenya, from Togo, that's your enemy at work.
It's how we really have to make sure that we create room for increasing more equity and equality in all its forms. So whether it is tribalism, xenophobia, religialism, ageism, colorism, classism, all sorts of forms. So whichever way it is, we need to try to reduce.
Perceptions can grow on society, and it becomes an identity of someone, and people are marginalized depending on certain perceptions.
We had a dismantling system of oppression benefits. If everyone can really put in much effort to feel that they are oppressed and they have the guts to come and fight it or to come and speak out, I think then the community can listen. So you shouldn't die under oppression just because you fear to talk about it.
What I picked out from yesterday's session was about equality and equity, and how we need to make sure that we are very inclusive in our organizations as managers and programmers.
Yesterday, one of my takeaways was to learn the difference that we put to an eye between racism and how we perceive it. So I got to understand that it's not about someone's color, but basically it's about our identity and the society and how we associate with everyone.